Good morning, everybody. Sawadee Kap. Sawadee Ton Chow. There he is. There's only been one girl walking around. I haven't seen the other for a few minutes, but aside from a couple of elderly gentlemen here, foreigners, this place is pretty dead. And it's really one of the few coffee shops, aside from, some other Starbucks or whatever, that I found in this area, aside from also some of the little street vendors who are selling the traditional coffee. Yeah, I don't know how I like this, to be honest. I don't know how I like. The beard is starting to look really scraggly. My wife told me last night I look really old. She said, "You look like some old ass farang now." I said, "Well, that's because I am old." Like it's gonna get worse before it gets better. In fact, it ain't never gonna get better. If I shave, I'll look a little younger, but maybe I need to bite the bullet. But I'm gonna let it grow a little bit longer and do a trim job. Go into some place that knows what they're doing, and get a trim job. Get it all oiled up, lubed up, and then see what happens. If you don't know, right now I am in Pattaya. I'm at the Avenue right now. I'm looking up at the Robin Hood Tavern, which I can't remember the UFC fight that I went and saw there, but I went there and had breakfast. Yeah. Your Starbucks, just like it's my Starbucks at the mall Bangkok and my chair there, even though it's not really, No, there's no ties here. There's, there's a lot of regulars. You may even know them, Soy Dog Cowboy. I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what. Longhorns and I went out last night. We went out and had a nice dinner with Pattaya Bob and his girl and Carlos and his wife. We went out and had a nice dinner, and then afterwards we went to the tree town. Had a couple beers, and the place was packed. Very few places to sit, and I was surprised because, well, not really surprised, but it's been a while. It was predominantly women who might be working somewhere else in the evening. But we just sat there and had a nice talk and shot the shit for a while, and then it started pouring down rain, really, really hard, and everybody went running because the place floods. Fortunately, we had a place right just out of the rain. But there's no problem. You want a beer, you get a beer. They must know what's going on. So I don't know why they just don't say, okay, you know what, go ahead, just have at it. This whole alcohol thing, I don't see the urgency to let everybody start drinking aside from the financial aspect of it. For me and for Longhorns, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal to be without booze without booze. period. But he did have a couple beers. I had a beer. And of course, they're not selling it, giving you the bottle. He had an issue with there being a straw in it. If they tell me to put the top back on and use a straw, I'm gonna walk out of here. I think those were his exact words. But I'm gonna drink my coffee, have a bit more water, and go back out and start walking. Gennaro, good morning. So much for there being too much bullshit in place right now for everybody to come over, because I hear all kinds of people saying, I can't wait to get there, I gotta get there, I've gotta get there, I'm going soon. And I stand by what I say. I would not come over here until things pan out a little bit more. You see how many, if any, numbers go up, and don't ask me why they might go up. I don't know everything. Yes, we're supposed to be vaccinated. Everybody's supposed to be safe and all that. But, that doesn't mean that you won't see some kind of a spike. And if that happens, who knows what they're going to do. So I would wait for that. I'd wait until you technically can walk around without a mask. Even though here a lot of people are walking around without mask or with their mask down. 2 times now, I've been passed by police officers, and I had my mask down, and they just drove right by. And one of them was on the sidewalk going slowly by me, so it wasn't like they didn't know. It's they don't want to make a big fuss about it. But that's one thing, and the other thing is the testing. I don't think some people want to test. What's the point? I don't know. I would just say wait, still. Hold off. You waited this long, you can wait a little bit longer. I don't know, maybe this one, if you can see her, or these two, Soy Dog. They may be your barista friends here. Everybody's got their own barista. Although when I go back there, we may be one short in Bangkok. Oh, they're giving out the free samples right now. Let's see what they got. Longhorns and I will be meeting up at around 10 o'clock. The stream will be over by then, but we have plans to go to Naklua Market today and have a nice seafood lunch with Carlos and his wife and Bob and his girl and maybe 2 other guys. So a little lobster. All right, here you go. You got your close-up, Soy Dog Cowboy. This is the first time that I've seen them in Starbucks, in any Starbucks, since before the pandemic, that I've seen them passing out freebies. Yeah, don't leave me out. Come on. What do we got here? Sawadee Kap.
We have some coffee from it. This is
อันนี้อะไรนะ
Christmas espresso roast.
อ๋อ
One for you, from me.
ครับ Okay, thank you. Very nice. I'm set for coffee. No problem. We gotta get out of here. Things to do. Oh, Gennaro. Soy Dog Cowboy, Gennaro, everybody else. I gotta tell you. At Tree Town last night, the place was packed, and I honestly, I wrote one of my buddies, and I said, man, this place is full of skanks. And I mean, I don't mean to be mean, but let's just say that the quality has gone home and has not come back. You know. Oh, I mean, it you know, there are, I don't even know if I should get in it. There are women who speak politely and speak nicely and, you know, carry themselves very well. And, you know, there was one or two like that yesterday. But, like, even, like, the server, it was like, Billy asked for ice in his beer. She didn't bring it, and then she's running around. You know, I'm trying to get her. She's like not responding. Wait. She never comes back. Finally, I got a girl who did take care of him. You know, gave him the ice and got him another beer. But you know, it was like I asked the girl. She said, "What do you want?" I said, and he said beer, and she said, "Okay, beer. What kind of beer?" And I said, "Well, what kind do you have?" And she, you know, she was like irritated that I asked her what kind do you have. Pissed off. She was just, she's probably, you know, busting her ass or whatever, and she got too much to do, and she doesn't want to have to answer any unnecessary questions. But that was kind of set the tone of the place. I mean, you know, he and I were fine. We had a good time. We just shot to shit, like I said. But quality was low. It started pouring rain. So we were like kind of stuck there, and yeah, I would not expect anything. If you come over right now, I would not expect all that much. But don't expect to be finding, you know, Bo Derek or something, the Asian version of Bo Derek, or Elle McPherson or something like that. Bye, Fern. That ain't gonna happen. I can't drink this other espresso they gave me. My Arroy. All right, let's get out of here. By the way, if my pal Scotty is, if he's watching or listening, the Lek Hotel, which is a hotel that he and I stayed on one of our trips, or two of our trips, is now shut down. It's closed. Now, it may reopen, who knows? No way to find out as of right now. I do think that when this place opens up, oh my God, it's going to be a madhouse. It's going to be a madhouse. just from what I saw last night, they're chomping at the bit. Hey, do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen. The 9% over the course of my streaming and making videos, the 9% or whatever that watch of women, do me a favor and leave a thumbs up if you like the channel, you like what I do. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe already. Check the description for all the wonderful ways that you can help support the channel and show the love. Hopefully in about, let's see here, about 3 weeks, I will be out of here once again, and I will have a mission where I really don't have a mission here, to be completely honest. I'm just kind of tagging along with Longhorns. Sportsman Bar. But I should be going up to Chiang Mai. Good morning there, Jim, Carlos, everybody. Sawadee Cup to everybody. Still very peaceful down here. Obviously, Jomtien was pretty peaceful, but you know, it's showing signs of life. Not really here. To be honest, I don't really know how I feel about all this reopening, and I mean, I think it's good for Thai people, but like, I like the way it's been, aside from all the restrictions. I like that there's not an overabundance of tourists and, you know, Chinese, and I can go places and, you know, have the beach to myself, that kind of thing. Wham. So let's see here. I think, first thing to do is just to show you go-go bar aficionados what's happening. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It is nice to see the support. There you go, right here. December 1, supposedly, even though apparently nothing has been confirmed, and they're just, I think, hoping for the best, but this is the Tahitian Queen, Pattaya's oldest bar. Same name, same location, same format since 1978. And when I first came here, and I did come to Pattaya, I did go in there several times. And what I remember is the place was always so dark. And I was like, you know, you gotta have enough light to see what you're looking at. Lots of boats out on the water. Lots of people setting up. Of course, the Pattaya Music Festival is starting on, well, tomorrow. Starts tomorrow and goes on for 6 days. And guess where we are right now? Hooters makes you happy. And unfortunately, it is not open. Maybe it will be soon. But Hooters make you happy. Just remember that. The next time you're down, just remember to say, Hooters makes you happy. Sawadee-khap. Good. If I was sexy, I think my wife would make sure that she always told me just how sexy I am. But thank you for the compliment. You know, so far in the couple of days that we've been here, what's today? Today's Thursday. So we've been here 3 days, and I have seen all these vendors working on their chairs. Unfortunately, I have not seen one person sitting in the chairs, which is a damn shame. I didn't really have a stomping ground. I you know, basically just went along Beach Road and went to the little beer bars and hung out. And if I got bored, you know, I'd have a drink. I'd go from bar to bar, and then at night go down Walking Street. But you know, I've never been a huge fan of this particular area. And going to Tree Town last night, like I told Longhorns, I'm like, man, you know, I have not been in a place like this. And, you know, that's a place where really, you know, you can go just have some food, you can have a coffee, whatever. Really, whatever you want. And I was like, man, like I said, I don't want to belabor the point of, there are other areas in the country, you know, where there other bar areas, other entertainment areas. I'm not talking about places like, you know, go-go's and stuff like that, but there are other places to go where I'm talking like, you go to a regular bar in Bangkok where there are just, you know, everyday Thai women go in there, and you might have a little smattering of some girls on the game or something. I don't know. Now at my age and at this juncture in my life, if I'm gonna go anywhere, that's where I would go. Not, you know, the Tahitian Queen. Not that there's anything wrong with that. No. However, one thing I will say is that, in many places where I go, here, where I've been here on this trip, even though I'm 59, I still feel like a youngster compared to some of the people that I've seen out and about here. I mean, lots and lots of 70 and 80-year-olds, more than I remember. And let's go take a look over here. Oh, so it's actually longer. There we go. Free concert, biggest music festival on the beach. It is from the 5th to the 11th. I guess it's moving around different places. The Klong Tui coconut bar. I mean, there's always a lot of construction going on, and it is obviously pretty early here. But let's just say, I hope some of these vacancies get filled up real quick and people start opening stuff, and it does better, because it's good for the Thai economy, it's good for the Thai people, which in turn means it's good for people like me. I know you guys were. That's what I mean. And what was it? Yeah, believe there is a Longhorn Steakhouse. I just walked by the other one, which I can't remember the name of it. You know, beef in Thailand leaves a little something to be desired. You know what really sucks? What happened to that Starbucks? What is that, right up ahead? Yeah, I think it's up ahead, isn't it? No, it was behind, way back there. What is she saying? I think it's about 88% humidity. The visibility supposedly is 8 miles today, so that's a good thing. Yes, thank you, Exeter. That's true. Thank you very much, Scuffed Stream. Appreciate that. Choke day to you. I don't know if this Schmagdonald's is open. No, this one, I think this is the one it's shut. Or maybe that was the one that I walked by earlier. I don't know. I've been walking around since about 6:30. Thank you very much, Exeter. Appreciate that. Appreciate all the support. I want to achieve my goals. My goals of where I want to go, what I want to do. And, you know, Longhorns wants to go to Japan next year. Chucky wants to go to the stands. I want to go visit my parents. I also, when school's out for the kids and my wife, I don't know about next year because it might not be possible, but I want to go back to Bali. I want to go to Indonesia. Another street dog before you get hit. Doggy. Lots of stuff to do. Of course, we got the big rafting expedition, which one step at a time, but while I'm here, I haven't really had any time to research anything because we're either shooting the shit with people, walking around, eating. 3 days, we haven't had all that much time, you know? You know, well, they're trying to make everything. They are working to get everything looking good, I'll tell you that. Lots of people doing that. We're gonna take a little walk right down here. Richard, there you are. How you doing? How you doing, man? Howdy, Kap. สบายดีครับ โอ้สบายดี
ไปไหนไปไหน
เดินเที่ยว
โอ้โหเที่ยวภูเขาอะ
no มีอาหารเป็ดกิน He's like, what are you doing? You going walking around looking for a girl? I said, no. I said, no, I don't want my wife to give the dick to the duck. Hey, thank you very much there, Mr. Dorian man. Appreciate that. Choke D. Now, tonight, I'm gonna do one of two things if I can. I had contemplated yesterday streaming inside of Tree Town because a couple of my buddies told me that it's a place where people stream. And I thought, oh, well, maybe I'll stream from there. And then when I got in there, I just went, oh, no. I'm not streaming from in here, you know. Cannot. I mean, I could, but no. And you know, even for you guys, some of you who perhaps your perception of quality may be somewhat skewed because of your time away from this place. But first, I didn't want to get any shit from anybody. Second, I didn't want to expose you all to how can I say it? The rather, well, I don't know. I guess maybe in one sense it could have been kind of like the Star Wars bar. You got all kinds of people and things, if you know what I mean. Thank you very much there, Richard. Appreciate that. Expose you to extremely inferior quality. Even though I know some of you guys will be looking at a 2 going, man, she's an 8. No. Really, when I say, I mean, it was just, you know, lots of cackling Isan girls screaming or speaking loudly and just not conducive to a stream and not something I really want to do. But tonight, we're gonna, Longhorns and I, as I said, and Carlos and his wife, and Pattaya Bobby and his girl, we're all gonna have a nice lunch today. And then afterwards, I may take a little stroll in the early evening to see just how things have picked up from this morning, because I haven't been out at night on Beach Road, you know. seeing a lot of people out with those bikes today. This is crazy. Bakra. Man, look at this. Thank you, Scuff Stream. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Well, they're not only telephone wires, they are cables as well. So I wouldn't count on that happening in rapid fashion. Things in Thailand take time. Eventually, it'll get done. I mean, look at these wires. They're not as bad as I've seen, for sure. Takes time, you know. I've seen a pretty good improvement. Beware of fierce guard dog. That's all it takes, believe me. I don't want to be anywhere near the fierce guard dog. Well, yeah, give it time, give it time. I mean, this is, like I keep saying, you know, it's one small step for mankind, one huge step for Thailand lovers in the near future. And I say near future, I still think maybe about 6 months, things will be good enough for people to start coming and enough to make people in the stream and, you know, the hardcore Thailand people, Thailand lovers, it's enough to make everybody happy. I think give it 6 months, 8 months. They did decide not to open up the bars though, so that may happen December 1st, who knows, you know. And this place, even restaurants are not supposed to be, look at this, are not supposed to be serving booze. Well, all the other places are. The 17 provinces, they're allowed to sell. Bar girl caravans. Oh, that's funny. Where did Longhorns and I go? I don't remember where we went, but we went somewhere and we asked them, you know, can we get a beer? No, cannot. We're not serving beer. Bit. They're closed. They're not open. And, you know, here's little Russia, little Middle East. Now, I just walked by two special affairs police. They are police, and they see me walking just like this. Every day I go through a mask just that I just put on like this, and if I go in somewhere, I have another mask. If I go in somewhere and I'm going to be there for a while, which hasn't really happened, Had some fun down that alley once. What do you call? Cup. All right, let's go this way. Now we're in the Indian, got a couple Indian places here. I wonder if they're gonna start digging up right here. I believe so. I think it's a few different landowners though. Unlike, you know, with Nana, which is by the Nana family. I just want to see if they dig in and start digging up the ground. Putting down the things there. Well, we'll walk back through here. Uh-oh. We'll find out what they're doing. We'll come back here, see what's up. Now I remember I was down here, I don't know how many months ago, but if you remember, I came down here and I went to Koh Lan and you know, did a couple walkabouts. I want to kind of try to do the same one so that you can see what the difference is, you know. There are some people who were watching then and they remember. I don't know how many trips I've taken here. I mean, you know, I don't particularly like this place as far as the bar scene and all that kind of stuff, just because, I mean, it's not my thing anymore. You know, I've said it so many times now, but you know, it's nice to sit around with a bunch of guys like we've been doing. Sit around with a bunch of guys and have a drink, have a meal, whatever. Whether it's, you know, in a bar or wherever. But I do prefer Jomtien. Well, I mean, it is early, you know, but gelato place, cafe, closed. There's nice breeze right now. A little bit of a breeze. There's a little coffee shop right here. I've already had a double espresso at Starbucks. Yeah, you know, I know at least one or two of those places is closed now. And it looks like there's some people going over to the island. Yeah, you know, it's a little more my speed right now. And, you know, you guys know, I rarely even go out at night. I'm happy I'm a homebody. I feel like Jono now. And I almost feel bad for giving him a hard time when he first came over here. I was like, you gotta go out. You just moved here. You gotta go explore. You gotta do this. But I do understand, you know, like for me, I don't particularly like being around a bunch of people all the time. And so I come home in the afternoon from whatever I'm doing, and it's nice to have that peace and quiet. You know, hang out with the kids and stuff. Last time in a go-go bar, it's been a while. I mean, I've been in some beer bars before, you know, not all that long ago, but go-go's, I mean, I don't know, man, 5, 6 years, 7 years. And even then, most of the time, it's only if somebody comes over, one of my friends comes over from the US or something, or from wherever else, and they just want to go in, they don't want to go alone. But like, you know, Longhorns, Jono, none of them, and most of my friends now, my friend Scott, they like being homebodies, you know. Thanks again there, Scuffle Stream. Appreciate that. Tom D. Didey. Yes, indeed. Tom D. Didey. Growing old ain't for sissies, my granddad used to say. It's not. And what's so funny, Song Pinong, check that out. You know, there's a fair number of people, a small number of people going over to the island, but every single one of us, Carlos, Longhorns, Jono, me, I would dare say Mr. Mitch, who, you know, we met up with yesterday. Everybody older, my friend Scott, everybody 45 and older has issues, physical issues, ailments, injuries. You know, it's just a part of life. And I don't particularly like it either. But I feel pretty good now, you know. I've been exercising and walking a lot more, and I'm stepping it up slowly but surely. I just need to really get a little more strict with my diet. But you know, as I was talking to Longhorns yesterday about this, where if you're younger, really what you need to do is not let yourself go at all. You want to try to stay as fit as possible, because when you get older, if you, let's say that you weigh 175 pounds and you should be 160. If you're 40 years old, 30, let's say 30 years old, you might not have a problem with that extra weight. But by the time you get to be 50, that's a different story. Old age is back pain, knee replacement surgery, hip surgery. Not all of us have problems. Yeah, well, okay, so consider yourself lucky. Consider yourself fortunate. Okay, well, good for you. That's good. It's great. Proud of you. Yeah, I mean, I had a knee injury when I was 16 years old, playing football in high school. My knee's never been the same. You know, I've had motorcycle accidents. I've had, you know, I had the big fall. So, you know. Which really, I was lucky that didn't kill me. Well, if you think about it, bars, go-go's, none of it makes sense, but bars, go-go's, entertainment venues mean people getting more intimate, more close than they might otherwise get, especially here in Thai culture, where people don't hug out in public or anything like that. That's one reason. And also, you know, people go to the bars, and not only are they getting close, not only are they getting close inside the bar, but if they take a girl home or something, and obviously, you know, they're getting close with them. Even everywhere in the country, except I think Phuket, Khao Lak, and what was the other one? I'm trying to think. Maybe Phang Nga. I think those are the only 3 places where they're open. No, they're not open. Booze is allowed to be served in restaurants up until 9 o'clock. But no bars, no go-go's, no entertainment venues open. Well, I think you need to listen, or you need to read up a little bit. November 1st, they open the country without quarantine, and they are allowing restaurants to sell booze, but that doesn't mean they're allowing the go-go's to be open. They're not open, believe me. Well, if a hotel has a restaurant, they'll sell it in the restaurant. But they have to be SHA approved also. SHA approved restaurants, which means that if they're not approved, they're not going to be selling booze. Now, what I will say is Pattaya does not allow restaurants to sell booze. Okay? They don't allow restaurants to sell booze, technically. However, it is not a problem if you go to the right place to have them serve you a beer. That's what it was Samui. I think I'm gonna go, there is a 7-Eleven up the street that I'll go to and get a little water. Check this out. Maybe I can just see it here. Car comes in, car goes down. I'm not sure what you don't understand. They're not going to open up in 12 hours, especially here. I had a beer last night. I had a nice San Miguel. But I'm not a big beer drinker, and it's not conducive to getting, for me, it's not conducive to getting fit. It's just empty carbs. You're lagging, Pebble Dashing, because I was already at Starbucks when I started the stream. All right, see you later. Hopefully they won't lose your vehicle. Maybe I was thinking of the wrong spot for the 7. Should go back over here then. Exactly. You got it. Restaurant, as long as they are approved by the health department, the health administration. This place is fucking closed. Shit. As long as they're approved by the health department, they can serve booze. Now, some places, they're not opening because they don't want to open up and maybe contribute to the problem or have something happen elsewhere, and then they have to lock down again, and they're calling people back, they're calling employees back to work, they're trying to get new employees, they're trying to train them, they're spending all this money, and then they have to shut down again. I don't believe they said they're fully opening. Everywhere, in fact, I've gone over this many times, and I've provided links for it and stuff like that. There are websites that will tell you the exact restrictions or close to the exact restrictions for each particular set of people coming in. People who are unvaccinated, people who are vaccinated. People coming over land and sea or by air, there are differences. And there are websites set up, so it's not necessarily clickbait. That's a, that's a little bit strong. Shit, I just want a water, man. And I don't want a big bottle. There is also a quarantine of approximately 1 day. Shit. I'm gonna put this back on just in case. Hadi cup. Oh well, what they do? They just blocked it off, eh? John, thank you very much. Good to see you. Is the quarantine still 14 days for the unjab when it opens back up? No. Well, that's funny because I know a few people who have. But people who are vaccinated, they don't have to worry about that. So, you know. It's very simple though, you know? It's so simple. It's if you really want to come and you have the means and you have the patience, then come. If you don't, then don't. You know, I think either way, it's understandable. Well, you know, this is the thing. People coming on holiday, like for people coming on holiday versus somebody like me or Longhorns or some of these guys who they're here all the time. You know, it's not like you can't get a drink. You can get a drink, and like at Treetown, you can sit at the table and have a drink. You can go into 7-Eleven and buy a drink and stand in front of Treetown or around Treetown or sit down and have a drink. The bar, the Go-Go's, okay, you know, you're talking about 4 women. Well, I understand that, you know, that makes a big difference to some people. Because, you know, and the bar is about socializing. It's not necessarily only about women or only about being in a bar. Look at this. 7. Bit. Well, I'm not sure. You know, the tests, okay. You know, that's an inconvenience, and it is a pain in the ass. It's one more hoop to jump through. I understand that. The insurance, get yourself a travel insurance, a good travel insurance, or if your insurance at back home is good enough, then you don't have a problem. $50,000 for a travel insurance, if you're coming on a holiday for 2-3 weeks, is really fuck all, and you should have it no matter what anyway. Yeah, I mean, I understand there are people, they don't want to take the test. Okay, I get that. You know, it is an inconvenience. Not to mention, some people don't want to be invaded like that. But the insurance, all right, $100,000 for some people might be a bit extreme, a bit too much. But $50K is nothing. I was under the understanding that the U.S. was going to do away with that very shortly. Let's get some water here. Buddy cup. Oops. Hold. Count on. The hot tuna. This is the place where, what's his name plays? The old guitar player. That's the going rate, man. It's about $1,000 a year, $1,200 a year, and you can divide by months, and you'll get the price. That's pretty reasonable, to be honest. Especially if you're a little bit older. 7,500 baht is not. Hang on a second. Let me see. Let me just double check here. $500 for something. That's for 6 months. He just said for 3 months it's 250. So I don't know where you're coming up with 500, but if you're staying for 6 months, okay, it's 500 bucks. You know. Okay, so then if you don't want to pay, then that's exactly what I'm saying. You know, then wait. That's all. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the fucking world, you know. There's so many people that are like, I can't do this. If you really want to come, 500 bucks is not that much. You know, depends on how bad you want to come, you know. I paid $300 for 6 months, 100,000 coverage. Yeah, you see? That's what I mean. if you know, $50 a month, and you're covered for, you're covered if you have any problems. You're covered. You only need one test. All right, แป๊บนึง ทำอะไรอ่ะ ทำอะไรอ่ะ ตอนนี้ไม่ได้ทำงานเหรอ นอนทะเล ไม่มีบ้านเหรอ เหรอ โอ้ยไม่มี10 บาทไม่มี20 บาทนะต้องให้100ไม่เป็นไร okay โชคดีนะ do my good deed for the day. What's funny is I thought I didn't have 20 baht. That's why I gave him the 100. I go, just give him the 100. But I just reached in my pocket. I got a 20 and a 50. Well, hopefully he'll get himself a good meal. He won't do something he's not supposed to do. 100 baht can feed you for, if you really want. Well, yeah, you got to give back a little bit sometimes. Oh man, I've been here before. God, look at this. Here we go. Jono, if you're walking around, be careful. Longhorns, are we going to have a breakfast this morning, or we're just foregoing that? We're going to do without, or what? Yeah, I've heard many people now talking about how Mexico is the place to go. I like Mexico. Look at this. That's not really too bad. Although that, the hanging wires are another 7-Eleven, of course, shut because there's nothing going on this road. Okay, so don't come then. Maybe you'll be the one person. I mean, really, what's the point of that? Okay, one person dies. And what? What are you going to do? You're not going to come? Are you going to make a change? I mean, really, why are you bringing all this up? What does it matter? Is it important? Is it that important to you? Miami. Hey, Miami. It's my kind of town. And it's closed. Wow. Look at this. Done. Done, done, done. You know, they could easily fix this. Legalize marijuana and then open up. Designate some of the go-go bars as marijuana bars as well. There you go. Really? Did they really do that? Ugh. As I said earlier, Tree Town was quite busy. The place is busier. It is positive. Things are moving in the right direction. It's going to open up. You know what? Okay. As I said, it's very simple to understand. The place is getting busier, and I'm here. I don't know where you are, and I really don't care, but I'm here. And, you know, it is what it is. I see it. Onwards and upwards. Scott's making Pattaya really expensive. That's it. Blame it on Scotty. Oh my God. You're banned for being stupid. Yeah, music festival. Things are, you know, I was told by Pattaya Bobby that in another 15 days, another 2 weeks, I was told by Pattaya Bobby, hey, you know, take a good look around because some places you might think are going to be open will be full. And as we know, we being Longhorns and I, the hotels are starting to raise their prices because they know people are going to come. Now, they might not come for the first couple of weeks of November, but people are coming in low numbers, and it's going to take time. That's all. Give it time. Patience is a virtue, young bucks. Most older guys are like, oh, you know, maybe I'll shoot for January. You know, they're not running to get here. Oh, I've got to jump on the next plane. Another thing is that airline tickets are a bit more expensive right now. Oh, you know what? I wanted to end up. Where am I at right now? What is that? 13.4? Okay. All in good time. All things good come to those who wait. Had a lengthy conversation with a guy the other day who is very well versed in Thailand, and we were discussing about how after a month or two of somebody being here, they get this idea in their head that they know everything. What do?
ครับครับ
They're all knowledgeable. Man, I've been here almost 30 years and there's so much I don't know. And I forget stuff all the time. I forget about places. I forget things that I know. And I have to be reminded, or I have to stumble onto the place again, or just go there again. It happens. But you don't have to be the know-it-all. Nobody, you know, the only way to really know a lot about Thailand, at least the culture, is to be born here. However, I will say that, and I think Longhorn said this to me the other day about his girl, and I know this because of my kids and my wife, most of the time, I know more about places to go in Thailand than they do because they just don't, their business is not traveling, you know. They don't come to Thailand as a tourist, they live here. All right, let me see where I'm at here. The time is at 9:30. What a beautiful day, eh? Look at this. Cue the U2 song, Beautiful Day. I don't know where you can get a 50 baht breakfast. Depends on the breakfast. If it's an American breakfast, like we had a fantastic breakfast yesterday at Hungry Hippos, and it was 129 baht. And Pattaya Bob, the place we went to last night, they have a nice American breakfast that was 125 baht, and that's a big breakfast. I haven't seen any for 50 baht that are that big, but they might be out there. I don't know. Fish spa. Chấmได้ไหมยังไม่ได้เหรอ เมื่อก่อนผมรอฟาร์มาซีจำได้ไหมคุยกันสบายดีไหมก็นานเที่ยวเดินเที่ยวขอโทษฮะมา3 วันที่แล้วไปพรุ่งนี้กลับพรุ่งนี้คุณทำงานทุกวันเหรอโชคดีนะ She's got no customers. And I'm not going to go there and get a massage. Oh man, it is brutal. Brutal heat. 7-Eleven over here. Closed. And that 7-Eleven is very busy. Oh man, it is just... This is the kind of heat that shuts down the phone. Music festival. Đơnได้ครับแต่ร้อน
ร้อนหน่อย ร้อน
ไม่ใช่น้อยนะ ร้อนมาก
ร้อนเยอะๆเนี่ย
ครับYes, sir, it is. And I want to cross over here. Man. Run Thai. Get a coffee there. Got coffee here, got food here. Whew. You're heading for coffee, where are you gonna go? Wait, see? You gotta watch where you're walking. Probably headed for coffee. You? Well, There's a Starbucks up ahead. But I know you hate Starbucks. There's a McDonald's too. There you go, you see? Son of a bitch, man. Oh, all right. I thought, I thought, like, I don't really want to go to Starbucks again, to be honest. How long have we been streaming here? Hour and a half. Not bad. So what I'm thinking is that if we get back at a reasonable time, another 7-Eleven right here, shut down. If we get back at a reasonable time this afternoon, late afternoon, and maybe there's just a little bit of light, oh, that's right. I may stream tonight. Or, the thing is, if it's, say, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, that's really, really, really early. So, depending on where you are, if you're in the United States, it's very early. There's the Robin Hood. Wonder if I can get a Guinness here at Robin Hood. A Guinness for breakfast? Wow. That might be nice, huh? French dip roast beef. They do have good food here. Oh, here's the 99 baht breakfast. Whew. I wonder if the little friendly dog is up here. Whew, man. Soy 7. It is a little bit warm. Yeah, I'm not going to go back into Starbucks. I wouldn't go that far. Chernobyl is stretching it a bit. Let me see what I can do here, Gennaro. Villa Market, very good grocery store. Was that Gennaro there? Thank you, Gennaro. Appreciate that. Very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. ครับคุณ 14, 12. Shade is very nice here. These sidewalks are just awful. Too much rain. Have rain too much. Here we go, Longhorns. The Longhorn Steakhouse. Right up ahead. Right in here. See it back there? It has your name on it. Longhorns. I'm getting my steps in today. Well, listen, my salmon was very good. And I'll tell you what, your potatoes were very good. You know, that was a pretty good deal for the salmon. Reasonable price. It was tasty. We're coming up to Central Festival on the left. Oh, 7-Eleven that's open. Hydrate. Richard. Thank you very much, Richard. I have my 2 shots, Richard. Chucky sent me 2 voice messages and I listened to them, and for the life of me, this was like, I think yesterday or day before, for the life of me, I can't remember what he said. Whew. Hon Rider. Hon ball. General. Hon ball. Serbian beer bar. It's basically Lon Mai, but in Isan, you say Honball. What the, Sabadi man?
Good morning, Cup.
There you go, okay. Friendly Thai people.
Okay.
Welcome to Thailand. Yindi. Where am I at right now? I'm almost there, I think. This is Central. There we go. And I'm not going in there, despite having air conditioning. They're not open yet. But I'm dripping in sweat. I'm not going in there. So iPad. Nakrap. Oh shit. I almost stepped on that dog. Didn't even see him. Now, this is a bit extreme right here. Yeah, a little bit. Nit noi. Ui. AWS. Always watch sidewalk. Because if you don't, you end up with a broken ankle, twisted knee, stubbed toe. Yeah, or a dog bite, especially if you step on the dog. Well, I mean, look at, you know, some of it's okay, but some is not. Why am I going down this soy? I'm going down this one. Big shout out to Gennaro today. And Mr. Richard. Can't forget Richard. T-Cradot. I don't know what, I can't see this. It's very, bright out right now for rent. Let me see what the hell we got here. Well, you're the one who told me you want me to go down Soy 7. Walk on left side versus right side. I don't even think of it. I don't really even think of it. I just walk wherever I want. And I have a sense of I shouldn't be walking here, or I should. I'm on Soy 7 right now, unless you want me to go to the other Soy 7 across the street, which I don't think there's anything there. What day? Now, I can't remember where I stayed before, but I think it was this place up to the right, but I'm not sure, you know. I know I stayed in the Flipper House, but I also stayed, I think it was up ahead. What do you got? I don't know what happened there. Had a little power outage. Might be getting too hot. Gout response, so that sucks. Let me think here. I don't know, maybe it wasn't this soy. I don't know. You know, can't keep track of this shit. It was years and years ago. Ooh, draft beer Guinness. Guinness for breakfast. Does a body good. I think this is it, East and East 7. I think. But you know what? I could be wrong because there was a pool Might be farther up, or it just might not be on this soy altogether. What do I know? Man, look at these bars, man. Crazy. I think, let's see here. I don't know, but look at this, man. Now this is just freaking sad. No, it wasn't a different town, but it was a different soy. But it's, you know what, to be honest, I don't even know. I thought it was the Eastony. But what I remember is you could see the pool, and then across was a bunch of bars, like a row of bars like this. But look at this. There is nothing remaining here. This is not, oh, well, we're waiting to open up. We've got the money to float us. This is horrible. Yeah, it's a good way of putting it there, Gennaro. Decimated. So now you know that you'll not be able to come to your second home here on Soy 7. Or, although, was that the Ladyboy? I mean, nothing, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I just want to be straight. Which one of the places was your place? Still got the signs up here for the prices of beer. Carlos has been on a sort of a mission to find some cheesecake. And we do know the one place, but it didn't look very good. But the place that he knew of that it was very good, no longer there, apparently. But look at this. I mean, this whole area has literally been decimated. Damn shame. Damn shame. Lower rent for 6 months, long lease at good terms if interested. Whew. Literally a soy dog. Oh, here we go. Little massage parlor. Well, Kamikaze Steak and Cafe. Go right, and wouldn't it be left? This, oh, we're on 7. I think it's left, Gennaro. That's what, yeah, see? ไม่ต้องครับ ขอโทษนะ 7-Eleven open. It's a little one. Little 7-Eleven. สวัสดีครับ Gennaro, your navigational skills leave something to be desired. It's the Lisa bar, not the La Lisa, but the Lisa. Woo, man, look at this. No shade. Whew. You know what I could use is some tea. คุณครับมีชามะนาวไหม
นี่ครับผมชามะนาวครับ
ครับ
เอาเปรี้ยวไหมครับเอาเปรี้ยวไหมครับ
ไม่เอาเปรี้ยว
พอดีนะครับ
จะไม่เอาหวานมากด้วย
ไม่เอาหวานมากโอเค
อ่า
ครับ
เอา perfect
โอเคโอเค
ร้อนมากนะ Hey Charles Akana, how you doing? Long time no see. Thank you, Choke D. Thank you very much. I'm gonna say it again. There's a fair chance that this evening I'll be doing a walk around just to see what's going on at night. Kai di mai?
ก็ได้เรื่อยๆครับผม
ได้เหรอ
ครับ
You ได้ก็โอเค
ได้ครับ
นิดเดียวนิดเดียวไม่มีฝรั่งเป็นคนต่างชาติ
ขอบคุณครับ
ชามะนาว
ชามะนาว
เดินเที่ยว
เดินเที่ยว
Oh, it's funny. No,
ครับผม
อยู่ประเทศไทย
อ๋ออยู่ประเทศไทย
มาจากกรุงเทพ
มาจากกรุงเทพครับผม
มาจากกรุงเทพ3 วันที่แล้วครับพรุ่งนี้ Oh, this is better than steak. Look at this. I'm drenched.
เล่นมาโอเค
Sapili.
ได้วิดีโอมีแบรนด์เป็นอีสานเหรอครับ ไม่มี
Surat.
สุราษฎร์โอ้คนใต้ ครับ
เป็นสามีเมีย
เพื่อน
เป็นเพื่อนกัน อ๋อ Kilos. Very hot. Literally dripping in sweat. Whew. All right, we gotta move it on. Nah, no Gatorade for me. No Gatorade. Hornball. They're doing all right, which is good to hear. I got no time. I got no time. I got no time. Very busy today. Thank you, nah. Choke D. Diggity dog. It's a little bit warm. Yes. Miนัดกับคุณยายอุ้ย What does this say? I don't know what you're trying to say. Bar for liquidate. Whew. For sale. Bar for liquidate. See, this is the Eastony. The other one was the Eastony 7. This is the one. Ha! You see, I always find what I'm looking for. It just might take me a little bit of time. No more Subway. Wow. Eastony Plaza is no more. Crazy, man. We could drone on about Sweaty Cup. Didn't die,ไหมเหรอเป็นเพลงไทยมีเพลงฝรั่งไหมฮะ All right. Gang. ชอบสีแชมพูอ่ะโอเคโชคดี thank you gang I was under the impression it's like what was it Mighty Ball or I forget what the hell it was. My Isan is very rusty. Nah, I'm really not. I would be worried if the place was busy, but it's not, so no worry. Shit, I should have just went down the beach, you know that? What do you got? I should just go down this way because I'm going down to 13, and then I want to cut up, but I don't know what I was thinking because the place is near the end of the soy. Be nicer to walk down the, near the ocean anyway. Sunshine Hotel closed. Look at this. Completely shuttered. Holy shit, man. Choke D, cub. At least nobody's bothering him there. There's nobody out to bother him. How you doing, man? He's got his little spot set up there. The store's closed. He can just hang out. Wow, looks like they're shutting down that massage parlor as well. She's like packing up all her stuff. Longhorns, if you're still listening, last night when I spoke with my wife, she said, you're looking old. You look like an old farang now. Because I sent her one of the pictures where I was sitting there at the table with you guys. Swadikap. She's like, I'm not just saying it, but you do. You look like an old farang now. And I'm like, if I let that get to me too much, I might just shave my beard off in an effort to look young again. But I'm not going to. At least not yet. Bastard. I was like, why'd you say that? She said, why does it bother you? I'm like, it's not that it bothers me, it's that you feel the need to tell me. Police station. Starbucks. Where I won't be going. It looks a tad bit livelier now than when I walked down here earlier. Steve, what's happening? Pebble dashing. I think that you probably don't know the half of it. And I'm not talking about that particular police station. Or maybe you know, but I mean, you know, when you think about it, it's everywhere, man. And it's not just specific to Thailand. Ooh, afternoon tea with a view. Sounds like something Longhorns might be interested in. It is a beautiful day out. Right now it is 10:15. 10:17 on a Thursday morning. Got some fried shrimp there. Let's see if we see anybody on the chairs. How you doing? I don't see anybody aside from people who are renting out the chairs. This reminds me of Miami right here. The fountain blue. Whew. All right, some much needed shade here. Sawadee-ka. Sawadee-ka. Whew. I'm gonna have just enough time when I get back to take a shower, chill out in the air conditioning, and get ready to go. Get ready to go for lobster lunch. Whew. I think we've done a full loop. We've gone full circle here. Well, this coffee shop's open. Swaddy Cop. Mere superดีครับไม่เป็นไรครับ Fake Marlboros. Wow, this is nice over here. Andy. I don't know, to be honest, but they have done quite a bit. They've been working on this place, and you can tell the difference. You know, it's a small difference, but you can see the little things that they're doing. You know, they put the little boardwalk in. That's been in for a bit. A little wooden boardwalk over there. I don't know where it's at, to be honest, but maybe it's farther down. Where are we at here? So we're at 13. All right. Wow. Bob, please don't send me messages this way when I'm in the stream. You know I'm streaming. Come on, man. I thought nobody's gonna send me any line messages. I just figured people want to see Hooters one more time. Wonder if you can set your notifications to go off at the same time every day or something like that. That would be kind of cool if you could. I've eaten at this place before. It's been a while. And I know the pizza wasn't as good as Jono's. And I'm saying that with all sincerity. But at least the place isn't shut down. You know? McDonald's is closed. What day? All right. Well, I think this is about the end of a line for me here. There's the telephone. Anybody who needs a phone call, head on in. With the cup. I'll leave you with this stunning view. I think I'm gonna get a sweaty cup. I'm gonna get a Krispy Kreme donut just for Longhorns. I don't want one. I'll get one for Longhorns though, because I know he wants one. You know what? Cafe Amazon. No, I'm having a big lunch today, so I am not eating this morning. Wine Connection, Burger King, Swenson, Subway, and down the way there, Crispy. Oh, I forgot Taco Smell. Now, that cop just walked up the stairs, surprised the hell out of me. Mask is down like this. He's got his mask on, and you know, nothing. I'm not doing taco smell. I'm not eating anything. If anything, I'll have some liquids, a refreshing liquid beverage. Whew. Known as Namplau. Well, that's a 2.5 hour stream. That's about 3.5 hours of walking. Although I may have stopped a few times, but a good little morning walk. Lovely day, as I said. No more sizzlers, really. They just shut them down, or what? Whew. Man, I can feel the heat coming off of my bald head. Anyway, like I said, I am going to try to do a stream this afternoon. Late afternoon. So it'll be early morning back in the United States. Maybe it'll be first thing in the morning. I don't know. It depends on what time I come out. I may come at 7 or 8 o'clock at night. I don't know. I may do a walk by tree town, and but I'm not going to go in there. I'm not going to go in there again, and I'm certainly not going to stream from in there. But you know, we'll see what things are like at night here. At least I'll give you a little bit of a look. So that's all I have. I'm ready to go back to my room and take a nice cold shower and charge up my phone again. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for all the contributions. Please do me a favor, leave a thumbs up. Thumbs up, doesn't cost you a thing. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Slowly but surely things are getting better with the channel, and I really appreciate it. Last month was the second best month overall that I've had in, how long have I been streaming now? 8.5 years. So I appreciate that. You guys helped make that happen. Click that, smash the like button, smash the notification bell and all that good stuff. Take a look down in the description if you want to contact me or whatever. Yeah, that's the Wine Connection. Say retail price? I'll take your word for it. The Wine Connection is good. They got good stuff there. But wine here is expensive. Even the cheap stuff's expensive. You know? So, that's all I have. Thumbs up, Thailand. Thumbs up, Pattaya. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully, in about 8 hours. Something like that. All right. Until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Pattaya. Chokdi, Lel, Jerk, and my. It's good luck and see you later. All right. Ciao.